Hello there guys, Francis Gray here, and today I've got a new mod kit to show you all. This is the classic movie monster, the Mummy, first made famous by Boris Karloff in the original Universal Monster movie series. This model kit is roughly 1:7 scale, it's vinyl and was originally made by a company called Geometric Design. It's a good likeness of Boris Karloff. I believe they had to get a special licensing from Boris's daughter Sarah, so Sarah Karloff give them the rights to use her father's likeness. So yeah, getting back to the model itself, what you get in the kit is you get the head, the torso, the right arm and right hand, left arm and then left hand, and then you got the bottom torso, which is this part here and this leg, and then this leg is separate. Obviously, with it being vinyl, it's hollow. So what I did with this one, basically I filled all the parts out with resin, so he's nice and solid and he's not going to warp over time, which vinyl kits are kind of known for. But like, yeah, all parts of that is vinyl and hollow except the hands. The hands are resin. So yeah, so the rest of the model or the diorama is either scratch built or kit bashed. What I basically did was I started off with I bought a sheet of wood and then cut a square base from it, which is the exact same diameter as my last two previous builds, which was Michael Myers from Halloween and Chucky from Child's Play. So basically I wanted them all to have matching bases and matching red felt. The back of the base is very similar to the other ones, but they vary in length and size depending on where they're going to go in the glass cabinet, because obviously different shelves are different sizes. So yeah, so basically I just created this L-shaped base. Then I needed to find a backing, which is this part here. Now I got really lucky with that because while going around a charity store, somebody had just got rid of a load of Egyptian stuff. There must have been a collector or something. And then this was actually like a wall mount. It was something you're supposed to just hang on the wall. So all I did was just take off the fastening on the back, and then by luck has it, it was actually the perfect diameter for the base. So yeah, I couldn't have got anything better than what I got there. So that was a godsend. Then this base here is it's mainly from there was a company called Dark Horse, or I can't remember if it was Dark Horse or Polar Lights, or both of them. I think one of them reissued the other ones. Basically they created a model kit or a styrene kit on the 90s Mummy, which was the Brendan Fraser movies. Basically I bought one of those pre-owned on eBay, and I basically just took it apart for basically sourced parts. So the base was actually from that kit. I just basically cut it to shape, and then all the offcut bits from either side, I basically made a mishmash at the front here. Left it to dry. Once hardened, I basically sculpted over it with air dry and modelling clay, so it all matches and it all looks like it's all one piece. This statue of Anubis, that was from the same charity shop as that, so same again, that somebody got rid of a collection. The sarcophagus, that was from the same 1990s Mummy model kit, the styrene kit. That came in, well, somebody already pre-built it. It comes in a multitude of parts originally, but because they already built the sarcophagus up, it wasn't painted. It was just pre-built, so it only came in the two parts. But if you buy it as a kit, it comes in about 12 parts. So yeah, but the only problem was, even though I love the sarcophagus, it wasn't 1:7 scale. It was actually it was like closer to 1:8 scale. So with Boris Karloff being this tall as in kit form, being he wouldn't have fitted in the sarcophagus. So what I had to do was both parts I had to make a straight 90-degree cut at the bottom, stretch it out, make a bridge with wood, and then basically just model and clay around it, and yeah, and then let it harden, and then try and get it to match. So this sarcophagus, it stops here, then it's elongated down to here. So I don't think you can tell really, not until I point it out. I don't think you can tell. And with this back part, same again, stopped there and then continued down, and then was the bottom part as well. So this part here is actually mimicked filler, I suppose, or model and clay. So yeah, so now that the sarcophagus was the right size to house Boris Karloff, I then needed to find a decent way to display it all and to make it all look like it's been aged, neglected, left. So I went for a more kind of like painted wood feel with this sarcophagus, because there's a lot of like cuts and grooves already in the model, and quite a lot of people, they always paint theirs up pure golds and silvers, which I know like the main pharaohs had and stuff like that, but what people forget is IM-HO-TEP was like a disgraced priest, or it depends which film you watch, but basically he was disgraced, so they wouldn't have given him the precious metals really. So yeah, so it's more wood effect, so I decided to keep it like dark browns, but then I lightly painted over with like a dry brush of gold, so it kind of looks like it's been painted, but at the same time it's aged over like 2,000, 3,000 years. So yeah, so that's more or less the main kit. The only other parts that came with the 90s mummy kit was the nameplate logo and this little urn here. Obviously, with it being the 90s version, of scarab beetles here, there, and everywhere. Now they don't obviously show up in the original film, but I kind of like them anyway, so I decided to just keep them and paint them up. The metallic blues. That's what's in the film. Yeah, and then this is housed and pinned with a metal pin, and then I just basically built up some air dry model and clay to mimic sand that accumulated, and painted it a sand colour, left it to dry, went over it with PVA glue, and then added some scenic sand scatter, which you mainly get with model railways, etc. Left that to dry, went over it again with PVA glue just to make sure it's all nice and solid, nice and sealed. And then same again, painted it the same sand colour again, just so I could keep the texture, and then I just went in with the airbrush and just give it a few little blasts of watered down black, just to basically make it look a bit more like dirtier and dustier and grimier kind of a thing. So yeah, so that's basically it. I can't think of anything else really to tell you. That's more or less the build. So yeah, so if you like this, please don't forget to click the like button and share on Facebook and Twitter, and it helps new people find my channel, which I'm always appreciative. Thank you very much. If you are interested in how this was built, I have got two other videos, part A and part B, showing the actual build and documenting the build as I go along. So those are more in depth if you're interested in those. I'll add a link in the description below. And yeah, nothing else to say but thank you for watching, and see you next time. Thank you very much. Goodbye.